trying to look and see if I could find the CME um, time of impact for the Earth, because I started feeling that weird feeling in my chest, and I've already started to get a headache. And I didn't find anything. I don't know if they made a. Sometimes they don't, or They used to show it all live, and they stopped doing that. They just show still images now of when they hit. So I don't know what's going on with the CME. Just look out for your health. Look out for your health. If you've got old people that are going outside, try to keep them inside and out of that shit. If you're not in good health condition and you're out there, it causes bad mood, different effects. That's why you have to integrate your spiritual walk. Spiritual walk. I hate to see us so divided and so upset about things to be upset about, you know? It's very disempowering seeing people coughing up blood and watching the president just run off. Meanwhile, they have everyone fooled. You know, everyone's basically just the young generation, you know? The poor girl that shot the lady in the back because she spit on her, you know, the amount of rage she's been programmed to think that it's okay, you know, just to shoot another person. That's a real bad barometer for where people are at. And I mean the youth, because the youth are more likely to believe stuff like that. They're more likely to be hating other people. Oh, white man, white boy, whatever. Really, really, just don't do that to people. There's no point. There's no. What is the point in that? What is the fucking point in that? Demoralize one another, to be hating on one another, to be suspicious of one another, while these people rob and just basically open up a fucking world war for some money laundering operation. And we can't figure it out. We're the greatest country in the world. We can't figure it out. I'll tell you the problem is. I'll tell you the problem is the child trafficking. So well, now we're in judgment, and our country's being destroyed. Our country's in judgment. Do you see the train tracks? They're all fucking. The train has to slow down just so it can make it over these tracks that are busted. Busted? You can't. What the fuck, America? When I make my videos, I put the pixel count that it has. I do it 432 or I do it 528. I do the pixel amounts in that. I never do it at 1080, not because I don't like 1080. 1080 takes a lot of time. If it's something very small, I'll do it at 720. But normally, I'll do it on 639. As you see here, this is the sound that's coming out of my box. It's 639. Trying to work on the upper, higher heart area and throat, getting into the throat. So, like your frequencies, the colors. If you have a laser, maybe you've got a powerful magnet laser combination that you use for different things. If you take this spectrum of light, it's 528 hertz, is the color green, the emerald green. The emerald green. That's your heart chakra energy. If you go up a little higher to 639, that's the darker color blue. I'm not exactly sure what the just blue would be. It might be 639, and then you might get indigo at 936 going into but those are the solfeggio frequencies, and solfeggio right in the middle corresponds with green, and that's currently what our whole earth is dealing with. That's our main issue. So if you can focus in on that and anchor that into your heart, being aware, you can use the sun. Like we're probably being hit with a solar flare right now, highly likely. I use the frequencies the same way because I use 432 right here, baby. And I've got my angelic frequency. But one of my forks has fallen. It's fallen somewhere behind something, and I need to retrieve it. I don't know where it's at right now. I need to reach for it. I need to find where it's fallen behind some stuff. I have to find my old tax papers. I might as well do my old undone taxes if I can still e-file them. I think while the season's on, you can still do it, but not after the season's over. No matter what year it is, you can still file them electronically. But they started giving me bullshit. See, I need this increase in money so I can go down and do all the driver's license shit because I have to take the test. Would have to have insurance, all that bullshit. I don't have any of that. I'm not even driving. It's causing me a problem. I have all the other stuff for an ID, but they're getting all shitty with me, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that at all. I don't appreciate it. So anyway, that's just something I wanted to say. I don't want to get too off in the weeds on the racism shit. It just really pisses me off that they're I don't. It burns me up when I see anyone being a racist to someone else. I know this guy. I've heard this shit that he says to like young children, and it pisses me the fuck off. The shit that comes out of his fucking mouth. So it doesn't really come out of my mouth either. I don't feel that way, but I definitely don't like. I've had it happen to me, and I just don't. I don't agree with any of this stuff. I don't. I don't feel very disenfranchised with the state of the nation, the economy, the world out there, the ability for humans just to be fucking controlled. It's very demoralizing. Just try to look up, try to play these frequencies, and try not to be so downtrodden in times like this. Try to reach out and communicate with more people about things that matter to them, what they think about this and that. I don't think you should ever have piano in your binaural beats. Just saying.